Aquaman didn't suck. So I have Amazon Prime, and they were giving tickets to Amazon Prime members. Well, they were not giving, but you were able to buy tickets through Amazon Prime for a showing of Aquaman on the 15th of December, 1 week before it comes out. I was like, yo, I'm gonna jump on this party of 6, and we all went to go see Aquaman last night. We barely made it because at the same time that area was popping. There's a convention happening, so it was anime convention. Traffic, and I had like a couple minutes until it got to showtime, and then we're hoping like, yo, I hope there's freaking previews and whatnot. There wasn't. We got there and it just started, like the WB logo come up and whatever, and we're going to our seats, and we're getting to it, and this guy was sitting down the road. He was like, "Oh, you serious?" And I'm like, Yep, that's right. Move along. Watch out. Excuse me, motherfucker. I mean, off the bat, it was really nicely done. I was surprised from the cast of Aquaman. I didn't know these people were in it. Nicole Kidman's in it. She plays Aquaman's mother. Nicole Kidman can still get it. She's still super beautiful. That woman was Tom Cruise's wife. I don't know what happened in that relationship, but Tom Cruise, you fucked up, because she is a damn. He went from her to Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes, you ain't all that, girl. So Nicole Kidman, Aquaman's mother, dope freaking. She has this crazy dope ass fight in the beginning. She gets down. She can kick ass. She could kick my ass if she wants. And it was at that point where I was like, whoa, this is pretty cool. Now James Wan does a cool little. He does the fight scenes really cool, and that's when I kind of got the feeling like, all right, this has promise. Okay. Aquaman's father is actually the actor who played Jango Fett in the Star Wars prequels. So that was cool. In the beginning, I was kind of like weirded out because I was like, why does his face look fake? And it was because they made him look younger. And that's when I realized, like, oh, right, it isn't past or whatever. So Aquaman has this mix of humor and action, I guess seriousness, but it doesn't take itself so dark like the other DCEU movies, you know? So it's doing it right. Being in the world of Atlantis, how they did it, the people in the water, it's pretty cool. They made the voices echo, so to sound like they're in the water. Hair movements when they're in the water, which I'm pretty sure is all CGI with the cape and everything like that, but they put it off. Fights in the water was pretty damn cool. It fit, it worked. Like, I'm not big with Aquaman, and I don't know much about Aquaman, but I know stuff. Like Black Manta was great. His little beef and how it starts with Aquaman is kind of like, oh, okay, it's overly dramatic, but it worked in the movie. He's just a side bad guy when the main bad guy is his half brother, you know, Aquaman's half brother. That even got him looking like everybody looked like they looked from the comic. But let me get back to the cast. Like Nicole Kidman, you got Dolph Lundgren, you got freaking the Green Goblin himself. What's his name? Willem Dafoe. They got Willem Dafoe in it. The movie becomes part Star Wars in the ocean, you know, Star Wars in the sea, part adventure film, because he has to go and find the freaking trident. It was surprisingly good, and I recommend it. I recommend this movie. This movie fits up there with like Wonder Woman. To me, the Man of Steel is a great movie. I don't care what people say. That movie was dope as shit. And at the end, it goes really over the top with their final battle in the ocean. But it's not over the top that it feels too over the top. Like it fits. Unlike Justice League, where at the end, their fight against Steppenwolf and all the parademons just was very over the top. And it felt like a little bit too much over the top. They could have toned it down a little bit. Jason Momoa's character fits more here, you know. Like, it should have been this movie and then a Justice League, because with Justice League we just boom and we just got him and he's just like, hey, you know, it's me, and you know, fucking Samoan and all that shit, and we don't even got that attachment. But here we're introduced to him, we see him, and there's the attachment. And now, you know, if Justice League followed after this movie, then it'll be like, oh shit, it's Aquaman, he's a bad motherfucker, you know, he's not just some surfer dude and whatnot. By the way, this movie in the timeline of the DCEU takes place after Justice League. It's a good movie. I hope it's successful. It does, you know, it makes a profit and helps the DCEU to progress further. You know, what's next is Wonder Woman. Who knows what the future holds for Superman and Batman. And it seems like the Flash has been put on hold now for the Flashpoint. So I don't know what's going on. But full stamp of badassery on Aquaman. Go check that out. I'm sick right now, so if I sound like that's why.